Hey guys, so this is the last topic, 14-5, before the topic is over, meaning tomorrow you'll have your topic review, and then on Monday you'll have your topic 14 test. This section 14-5 is talking about choosing appropriate tools. So they're going to go through like different kinds of tools that you can use to solve different kinds of word problems, and you're going to have to think about the best tool. Sometimes there's an okay tool or a tool that will work, but you have to think about what is the most appropriate and what is the best tool that can be used. So let's watch these videos and see what kind of examples they give us.
Sarah plays soccer. She is 56 feet away from the goal. Then she runs 24 feet straight towards the goal. How many feet from the goal is Sarah now? How can you use a tool to help solve the problem? You can think of tools that could help you.
Then you can choose the best tool to use.
Do you need to measure any lengths to solve this measurement problem? Why or why not?
So I want you to think about the actual word problem. It said that she was a certain amount away from they gave you, I think it was like 54. I'm not exactly sure of the numbers, like 54 feet away from the goal. And then she ran like 22 feet closer to the goal. Now, how many feet was she away? Are they asking you to actually measure anything? Because I want you to look at these tools. We have counters, cubes, measuring tools, number line, paper and pencil, place value blocks, and technology. So they ask, do you need measuring tools? No, you don't actually need any measuring tools because they already gave you the length. It's not like they're saying, go see where Sarah's standing and measure how far she is away from the goal. They already gave you all the different measurement lengths that you need. So you do not need the measuring tools.
No, you don't need to measure any lengths. The lengths you need are already in the problem. You can compare lengths to find the difference. What tools can help you?
So which tools can help you compare the lengths? Meaning whenever you compare, you must subtract. Which of these tools will help you compare the lengths? So counters. Counters are like those little like circle cube, those little like circle round things that we would use when we would play bingo and stuff. I don't think that that's going to help you. Cubes are like the little centimeter cubes that in the pictures they would line up to measure different things. That's not going to help us either. Measuring tools, we already decided that measuring tools are not going to really help us because we don't need to measure anything. They already gave us the lengths. A number line. So in 14-4, I showed you guys the strategy of using the number line to compare lengths. So the number line seems like a pretty good tool so far. Paper and pencil. Yeah, we might be able to use the paper and pencil to line up those numbers. So that one seems like a pretty good tool as well. Place value blocks. I mean, that's not really going to give us too much. We could use that to add and subtract, but I don't think that that would be the best tool. Or technology. What kind of technology? It doesn't really tell us what kind of technology, so that might not be the best. So I want you to think. I think that the best tools would be number line or paper and pencil, but let's see what they think is the best. I know that I would think that the number line would be the most accurate tool to use because paper and pencil isn't really a tool to use to solve something, but we could still use it if we need it. So I think it's between those two, number line and paper and pencil.
Some tools are place value blocks, a number line, or paper and pencil. How does the number line show the problem?
So let's see. So Sarah is
56 feet away from the goal at the start.
Okay.
Sarah is now 24 feet closer to the goal.
So she ran all the way out to get to 56 feet from the goal, and then she ran back this way towards the goal 24 feet.
When you count back 24 from 56, you subtract. 56 minus 24 equals 32. Sarah is 32 feet from the goal now.
So that's what the number line. So the number line would definitely be a tool that we could use. They also said that we could use paper and pencil and the place value blocks. Like I said, you could use the place value blocks to subtract and add those kinds of things. So that would be another tool.
The number line shows the difference between the distances in feet in the problem. 56 and 24. Which operation is used to compare the measurements to find the difference? Subtraction is used. 56 minus 24 equals 32. Sarah is 32 feet from the goal. What tool can you use to check your work?
So this is another tool that they're saying we can use to check our work. So what of all those lists of tools can we use to double check our line, our number line? We could use place value blocks. So we could draw or put out 56 blocks and then take away 24. And we could also use a paper and pencil and do the lineup strategy, 56 minus 24. Or we could just do the addition and do 24 plus 32 and see if we get 56. So the other tools that we can use are paper and pencil and the place value blocks.
You can use paper and pencil to check your work. The answer is the same, 32 feet. Now you know how to use different tools to solve problems.
So let's check our second video and see what they have to say, see if it's any different.
Math tools are great for helping you solve problems. Tools like counters, cubes, number lines, and place value blocks can help you break down a tricky-looking problem so that it's much easier. Here's a problem for you. My friend drives 28 miles from his home towards his favorite comic book shop, way down the road in a neighboring city. He then stops and yells, "I forgot my money!" He turns his car around and drives 13 miles straight back towards his home. How far is my friend from home and his money? What tool can I use to help me? I know, I will use paper and pencil. Let's try that. Okay, so here's the problem I have to solve. 28 minus 13 equals what? Let's draw a quick number line to help. I will start at 28 for the 28 miles my friend first drove. Let's mark that. I need to subtract 13 because he went back 13 miles. But let's make this problem easier. Let's start by just subtracting 10. 28 minus 10 equals 18. Easy. Okay, I need to subtract 3 more, so I will hop back 3 more. 18 minus 3 gets me to 15. So 28 minus 13 equals 15. My friend is 15 miles from his home and his money. So I solved my problem, but my friend has a ways to go to solve his problem. Must be a great comic book. I used paper and pencil as tools and drew a number line. But I could have used other tools too. Which tool would you use?
So this is like when Ms. Leibowitz tells you that there's all these different strategies that you can use, and you have to decide which strategy or which tool are you going to use. Are you going to use a paper and pencil and do a lineup? Are you going to use a number line? Are you going to use place value blocks or draw a picture? So when you get to your questions for 14-5, they're going to be asking you which tools would be appropriate, meaning which tools do you think would work the best? Not just tools that will work, but what do you think would be the best for the questions that they're asking you? All right, talk to you guys later.